Yeah, I don't know nothing. People that say they was hyped for it.
What's wrong, Gesicht? I heard a gasp.
Nothing, really. I'm fine, dear.
It seems like you've been so tired lately.
I was not expecting
Hope
his
you're not
voice to
working
sound
too
like
hard.
that.
Some time off might do you good.
I'm all right. No need to fret.
Nothing, dear. More like
I was expecting to be like a little bit more like rougher.
Smoke is still rising from the forest a full 2 days later as scattered fires continue to burn.
I like when anime shows have like hologram TVs. And, like it's still transparent. You can see through it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But honestly, I mean, in the modern day, that's just a projector.
That is true. 100% true. It just looks way more
It's more
scientific.
Yes.
In the anime.
Yes.
I should be getting more rest, don't you think?
You're right, but I never thought I'd hear you say it.
Bernard Lanka, 42 years old, killed in his apartment. Big advocate for the international robot laws.
Was he a human?
Oh, yes.
It's giving me feel like I'm watching Psychopaths.
Bad way to
I don't know if you ever seen that before.
Look at him.
No.
Hey, you there! You can stop rooting through my crime scene anytime.
Actually, sir, we've been expecting him. He's Europol's guy.
Gesicht.
Sorry for snapping at you like that. I'm Inspector Wallace from the city police. A pleasure. We're trying to figure out if anything was stolen during the attack, but...
I don't think robbery was a factor at play here.
Huh?
I can tell. This damage is from the attack itself.
All right. Then tell me what you make of this.
You know how like Batman just be finding things that nobody else can see. He be, for some reason. You remember that one game where he could rewind time?
Yeah. I think that was Arkham Knight too.
Why did they
like how you can rewind time? That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? Yes, go ahead. Hold on. They what? They're saying someone just attacked one of our checkpoints.
We need medevac, ASAP!
Did the perp attack anybody else, Constable?
Robbie, sir. He was at the checkpoint with me. He's my partner. A constable bot, you know? Model PRC-1332.
Hard to believe that a police robot could be destroyed so easily.
Inspector, we got word of a male fleeing toward the old city's redevelopment zone.
Well then, pair up and search the place. Hey! Said pair up, you damn show-off!
Why did I had a feeling I know he was gonna do that?
Kiss my ass!
So he ain't hurting.
Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Oh yeah. We don't want to.
Okay.
I tell you not to ask questions.
My bad, boss.
My
boss, man. I apologize.
His hand turned to a gun?
Yes, his hand turned to a gun.
Yeah. That boy got a double barrel look like.
I suggest you calm down.
I didn't do anything!
That steel pipe you're holding has traces of material from a destroyed constable bot. You're an addict, high on a drug called Noi. This is the part where you tell me who you bought it from. And when did you last see Schultz? 5 a.m. is around the time that Bernard Lanka was murdered. You attacked the officer with that pipe to avoid getting collared on a drug charge. Can read you your rights and arrest you without incident, or we can do this.
Why would you attack somebody who got a gun for a hand?
Like your victim.
He's not looking at it. He's not paying attention to that.
Right, this man. He has a gun for a hand. Why would you attack somebody like that?
He's not paying attention like that.
Man.
Can I help you?
You are Robbie's wife, correct?
Yes.
Hold on, who was Robbie?
Can
Was
I
Robbie
offer you a cup
the
of tea?
robot that was that partner to that
You're a
dude?
robot
Oh.
speak with me, so I'm sure you'll
So
just
the
go through
so the
motions.
robot
The
police officer has
has
a
a
robot
robot
wife.
wife.
They say we robots can upgrade our senses or refine them. Think differently.
Yeah. Okay.
I suppose all that is true enough.
Okay.
I still don't understand why drinking tea is such a comfort to them. Maybe it's too subtle for an outdated model like me.
I didn't expect a robot to have a robot wife.
They dig deep for that one.
Yeah. Man.
And he got a name.
Yeah.
The murder victim here is one Bernard Lanka.
How many times do you think they don't say that
There are
name
plenty of people out
so
there
far?
with no love
What?
for a scholar who
Bernard
pushes hard for
Lanka.
robot rights.
The body was found in the following condition.
I mean, that's the person that died.
However,
This man put some edge runner type thing.
this is how they found Mont Blanc, right after he was destroyed.
More horns.
Wait a minute.
Are you saying that whoever tore Mont Blanc to pieces also killed Lanka?
I do. The International Robot Laws, Article 13. No robot can harm or murder a human.
But if there's a robot out there who's found a way to murder human beings at will, then we're right back where we were 8 years
You know
ago.
what this dawned to me? This is pretty much like
I'll
iRobot.
track down our perpetrator, sir. Whether our killer is human or robot, there's a devil inside them, and it must be stopped.
I hadn't thought about
How did iRobot start?
I mean, it's a good story plot when it comes down to.
He didn't even
Yeah. It
hang
just
on to his
when
body
I heard him
until
say
it was
about the
non-functional.
robot laws, I was like, hold
Break it
on.
up, melt it down,
Sounds kind of
recycle it.
familiar.
Boy, hanging on to an empty husk, he would say. I keep thinking, back to when he was still in
The only
his
thing would be
prime.
funny if the main character hates robots. 'Cause you know, Will Smith was half robot, and he hated robots.
Will Smith was half robot in that movie.
And he hated robots.
Restore peace in the kingdom of Persia.
This better be a bunch of robots.
But he apprehended many terrorist cells without any bloodshed. Without Mont Blanc,
Okay,
Italy
never
could
mind.
never have achieved
I thought these was a
its
bunch of
current
robots working.
See those people setting up his memorial? Volunteers, every single one. Because they loved him. They loved my son from the bottom of their hearts.
Mont Blanc, guardian angel of the Alps.
Tens, no hundreds of thousands will come. They'll flock to this memorial in 3 days' time, here to grieve the passing of their hero. Look, Detective, Mont Blanc's death was no accident. They say it was a freak tornado that destroyed him, and one was reported in the area that night, mere moments before the fire that burned the forest. But that's not what killed him. I beg of you, catch whoever did this to my boy. Find them and I'll beat them bloody.
Are you awake, Gesicht? Rise and shine.
You have my thanks, Professor Hoffman. So, everything normal?
Yes, there's nothing out of the ordinary. Except,
Go on.
well, most people assume that robots aren't capable of getting tired. But given how human you are in your design, fatigue is a real possibility.
No mechanism, flesh or otherwise, can avoid the perils of overwork. There's a theory that some sort of internal electromagnetic wave anomaly made him self-destruct. But as an expert on the subject, I don't believe a marvel of engineering like Mont Blanc could ever be taken out by such a minor error as that. At the same time, though, that other case you're on, it looks complicated too. The murder of Bernard Lanka. I watched him advocate for robot rights on TV many a time. No surprise he fell afoul of someone. A robot and a human being. One of them had no enemies, and the other had nothing but. Yeah, juggling two tough cases like that at the same time, that would tire out anybody.
Can a human enter a room and then commit a crime there, without leaving any sort of biological trace?
In other words, organic traces so minute they can't be detected by your sensor loadout. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Aha, quite the hypothetical. That is gonna take some thought. Call it my homework for next time. Oh, what am I saying? These checkups should be your break from work. No more shop talk, all right?
I didn't really like
But
that.
she has her work to think of as well. So who can
What,
say
that
when we
creepy
get
ass smile he did?
Yeah, like almost like
the data is unanimous. Seeing
he's
more of the
hiding
world is a
something.
great experience for an artificial
I
intelligence.
wouldn't know how to.
You should go
Well, he
somewhere
must can
completely
read it,
different,
but
like
the
Japan.
goddamn professor know a lot of police
A member of
information.
their scientific community invited me
That's
over
why-
once,
that's
and I
why-
jumped at the chance to visit. Tokyo is so interesting.
Can he just
So
see
much
that
to
information
and
in
do.
his body or
Sounds
something?
fun.
Like,
because
this man was talking.
he basically scanning
you
him
don't mind my
to make sure there's nothing
But are you
crazy
still
going on
having
with his
that
body.
dream you told me about?
Excuse me, sir. A constable bot.
Uh-huh. Says it right there. Cops are done doing forensics, so it's time to junk it.
Would you mind if I take a quick look at him?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. If there's any parts you want, take them with you. The body's scrap at this point. What's the matter?
It's nothing. Nothing at all. This is your husband's memory chip.
Oh, okay.
Not to overstep, but I thought you might want it.
Oh my goodness. This means so much to me. Thank you.
Well then, I can see myself out.
Wait. Could I...
What you about to say?
Please.
There could be painful memories on there.
Uh-oh.
The overlapping sets of memories could cause a malfunction. If that happens, I'm ejecting it right away.
I mean, he's a robot too, so I mean, he wouldn't be nothing wrong with that.
No, but I'm talking about she finding out that Robin been cheating on him.
She just, I mean, oh damn, you might.
Ma'am, that's enough. I'm taking it out.
What could it be?
What do you see, ma'am?
I'll display it.
Footage of Robbie's partner stopping a car at their checkpoint before the attack. He takes out the human cop.
He was swinging the hell out of that pole.
My husband. He reacted to the sight of the steel pipe at once. I could see his stun gun at the ready.
I saw that. It's very unusual that a human perpetrator can mount a successful attack on a constable bot. There's a lot we still don't understand about how he...
I know why. Watch the moment again. With this chip in me, I can track the memory frame by frame. It starts when he hits Robbie's partner. Up until this moment, my husband never takes his eyes off the man with the pipe. But as the man rushes him, he was distracted by something.
There, behind him. That was the apartment Lanka was murdered in. That shot, right there. What is that thing?
I can zoom in some.
Definitely not a bird. Forensics went over all the footage, so why was there no mention made of this shot?
My husband caught sight of this silhouette and was able to analyze it during the fraction of a second it was in view.
It can't be a human. Not the way it's jumping from one building to another.
Yes, but detective, that's not a robot.
Okay, it's not a human, it's not a robot. I mean,
A murder.
Alien?
Human assailant. The death of a robot loved the world over. And horns.
Says you're a robot. That true or what, detective?
Yes.
Well, you could have fooled me with that face. The electromagnetic waves he emits are pretty strong. They could scramble your AI if you get too close to him. Wear this to keep you safe.
I'm okay, thanks. I'm immune. They have no effect on me.
Really?
A very special alloy was used in my construction. I'm playing on the outside, though.
All right. Your call, sir.
Who this is, the crackhead?
He's definitely not that big of a threat.
I don't know the way he was swinging that pole.
Like the barricade? It would be funny if they weren't so desperate. They fear
They must be like Megatron or something.
together that pile of junk so they can pretend they're not quaking in their boots.
So your brow, 1589.
Robot model HRS-0288, Inspector Gesicht. In terms of detective AI, you're the best there is.
Your ID function still works.
Ah, you're sleuthing already. If anything, it's more powerful than before.
I came here today because there's something I needed to ask you.
Let me guess. What went through the mind of a certain robot when it murdered a human 8 years ago, right?
Robot rights scholar Bernard Lanka was killed at home. I scanned the murder scene, but there were no traces of another human there.
Robot that killed a human.
So was the killer a human? Or was it...
Or was it a robot? And if it was a robot, why'd it do such a thing? Just between us, the humans examined every last bit of it. My murderous artificial intelligence, that is. They were so sure that a defect was to blame, but no. They couldn't find a single thing wrong with me. My AI passed the test with flying colors. No flaw in sight. That's why they keep me locked away down here, skewered and broken. If they're that afraid, they should just pull out this spear that would kill me dead. But alas, my human captors are too spineless even for that. If you want to peek into the head of a robot who's committed murder, all you have to do is exchange memory chips with me. Who knows? You might learn all sorts of things.
Those are some printed images of Mont Blanc's destruction and the Lanka murder scene. The horns in both of them. What could they mean?
The ancient gods of Europe come to mind. The god of death, he had horns like these. There was Herne the Hunter, who took the souls of warriors. He was called the Horned King. In Greek mythology, the Horned King of the underworld was Hades, of course. The Roman god of the dead was Pluto.
The god of the dead.